Welcome back, everyone. It's been a long time since I last uploaded a new video, but this is because I have been doing a lot of things. I've been starting a new creative writing course at the university, a short course to boost and improve my writing skills. And then I focused on reading a lot and then trying to improve in the meantime with illustrations and with Procreate. So the subject of the drawing right now is a character of my preferred video game of all time, which is Final Fantasy VII of Square Enix, of Final Fantasy VII. And this is a game that I really loved when I was around 15 years old, and was my first PlayStation 1 vintage game now after so many years. And this game is quite unique because it's a mix of cyberpunk, steampunk, well, not too much cyberpunk, but let's say steampunk fantasy. And I think it really inspired me in everything from the characters to the story, to the topics of the story basically resonated within me. Even though the first time that I played the game, I did not understand anything because it was in English, and when I was 15 years old, my level of English was very, very basic. So then I played another time for the second time, and then I was understanding a little bit better the complex story and the complex characters and backgrounds that there are. And so Aerith basically is some kind of healer in the story, and which basically, I don't want to spoil anything, but at some point something happened to her, and all the players of the game were like a little bit surprised about what happened in the game, because you really get fond of it. At some point you really like this character, which represent, I think, the archetype of kindness and generosity, and in the shape of a really cute and lovely girl, flower girl. Basically she was a flower selling girl. So basically for the main character, which is Cloud, she represented like a beacon of a hope and generosity in a very harsh world. So I always love video games of Square Enix. Honestly, if I may introduce just one opinion on topic, is that I would have loved when I was younger to see in video games more diversity in couples and in love, because it was always straight couples, and there is nothing wrong with that, obviously, but see from time to time, even rarely, some equality and representation of LGBT love relationship, with whether it's gay, lesbian, or trans. Having at least the option to see, especially when I was a teenager, would have helped a lot into helping me afterwards in developing and discovering the gay world, basically, which was completely new, because when I was young I could not see anything gay, or any representation of gay love, and this was a little bit sad, but yeah, it is what it is. I think nowadays there is a lot of diversity, there is more space for equality, and hopefully in the future the game companies will try to put and give some more equality. So what's next? I will focus in the next months ahead in improving my skills with Procreate. I started like 6 months ago, and I like to do characters like this, but I really need to improve in landscape painting, which is very difficult actually, so I need to improve. I will keep trying to improve. I watch more tutorials about that, which really helped me. And this is it. So I hope you will enjoy Aerith, and I hope you enjoy video games too, like me. But if you don't it's fine. Not everyone enjoy video games, and the only downside in video games that ones I think has to pay attention to is to don't over get too much obsessed with them, because sometimes video games, you know, you can play for days or for hours and you get lost in them. So yeah, so thank you everyone for watching, and let's see you to the next video. Let's keep creating. Bye.